What's up? My name's Hannah, here with PovertyFilms, and I'm here to shake shit up. Stay tuned. Marcus, Marcus, when I'm talking, don't laugh, okay? Don't nothing, bro. Don't do that, bro, okay? Okay.
All right.
All right.
Where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Irving, Texas.
Irving, Texas. Okay. And who is Hannah outside of social media?
I would definitely say I'm very much like energy. Like, what do you mean though? Like, what's like? Get more deeper.
On your Instagram, they see one version of you. What's the side of you that they don't see on Instagram?
Probably the goofy and like just energetic side, because I show more of like my masculine side on Instagram. So I'd have to say, my goofiness.
Yeah.
For sure.
What's one moment in life that shaped you?
Oh, that's a good question. I would definitely have to say when I had to leave the house at 18 and go be a dancer. Go dance in Oklahoma.
Before you left the house, were you like a good girl? Like, describe you then. Were you quiet? Were you a rebel?
I've always been very much like outgoing. So I guess I would say I've always been outside. Yeah. For sure.
Tell us about moving out. Tell us more about that now. We kind of went back, like, before that. Now tell us kind of like what's going on when you making that jump, when you moving outside the crib and you starting dancing. Like, what's going on there?
Okay, so I graduated in 2022 of August. And then my mom, she wanted to move to East Texas towards like Tyler, Texas, Marshall, you feel me, Jefferson out there. And I had just graduated, so I didn't really want to stay out there. So I had told her, like, I ain't trying to go out there. So I had a homegirl that I knew since we was like 10, 11 years old. Yeah. And she was working in Oklahoma at the time. And I always knew when I was younger, I always wanted to be a dancer. So I always just like, in the back of my head, I always thought, I'm going to be a dancer one day. So,
Damn, that usually inspires like a lot of like dancing and shit.
The first club I ever went to was Ecstasy. And that motivated me for sure.
As like growing up, how did you know you wanted to be a dancer? Like what did you see?
Me and my cousins, I ain't gonna lie, me and my cousins, we would be at my mom's house and shit. We would be in the living room. We would put like, bands to make her dance and like, you feel me? Like just booty music, and then you start throwing that ass, and then you just know, I've always liked twerking though, so I just knew if I like twerking, go make some money out of it, and that's what I do.
Yeah. So now you found that friend in Oklahoma. You still in Texas at this point. How did you end up in Oklahoma?
Basically when I was leaving my mom's house, she was already working in Oklahoma, and then she had came to Texas, and I had seen her, and we just clicked again, and then she took me out there, and then like my first day I made like $800, and I ain't never come back to Texas.
Would $800 be a good day for you right now?
I would say it'll be a decent day. Yeah, that's not too bad.
When you made the 800, were you like happy as fuck? Like, how was you feeling?
Yeah, I've always touched money, but I ain't never touched, like when it comes to, big chunks of money. So, yeah. But I've always worked. I've worked at Sonic, Whataburger, Six Flags, sold weed. I've always had a job. I've always had a hustle.
What about that life attracts you? Is it the freedom? Is it the money? Is it the attention, the lifestyle? Like, what about it?
I just think it's just be like coming from nothing. Mm-hmm. I just feel like the fast money, it just like, I don't know, it kind of excites you. It just gives you like that, like keep pushing, keep going. I just want to make more and more and more and more. Yeah. So I guess that's just what it is. It ain't nothing more than shit. It's just fast money. It's hard. It's hard to get out of. I wouldn't tell anybody to go do it just because of how addicting it is. And like, nah.
How do you think it changed how men treat you?
Oh, that's a good question. I would definitely say that it makes men look at me more like in a lustful way instead of, as a woman. But I still feel like you wouldn't know that like certain people weren't doing what they do unless like they kind of tell you or, so it just depends on how you carry yourself, honestly. So.
Yeah. Do you think, I've been around you give like, I ain't gonna say bro energy because that make it seem like you like a dude or something, but you give Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Cool vibe,
yeah.
cool energy. Do you think that's why you so like intentional on giving like good energy so somebody won't be on some shit like looking at you as like an object or something like that? Is that why
For
you so
sure.
like cool and chill?
No, I feel like I've always just been like this. Like my whole life, I've always just been like tomboy or like considered like masculine or,
Yeah.
you know. But I just always, and I've never got along with girls. Like I've always just ended up fighting my friends, or I've always just came across bitches that have crossed me. So I fuck with the bros more than the bitches, cause bitches be grimy, niggas be chilling, smoking weed, sitting back, talking about the bitches that I'm talking about, and then it just, you know,
Do you
it just
feel like
flows
other
together.
females been trying to like be in competition with you? That's what it is? Or like, what do you think?
I wouldn't say that, just because like I feel like where is there, like I don't know, what's the competition, like what is it, you know, like
Yeah.
what money, okay, money comes and goes, I don't know, it just, you know, so I don't really, no, I don't think so. But bitches think they compete with me, but they don't compete with me, they can't compete with me.
Good. All right, let's go back more into childhood. Tell us about a moment from your childhood that like that you will always remember on some like happy shit and then also on some like sad shit.
One thing I'll always remember is when I was younger, me and my cousins, we used to go to my mama's house, and that's my mom's mom. And we always, every summer, whatever season was where we go swimming, that's what we did. We always used to like go out there and, you feel me, like just be in the pool, eat popsicles, you feel me? And that's just that, I just remember that like off the top of my head, and it always crosses my head. So
Yeah.
you know, and it's a bittersweet moment. Now that we're older, I be thinking like, damn, I wish I could go back. But
I know that's right.
for
And
sure.
then on the flip side of that, what's one moment in life that was like traumatic that you always remember? Like from younger, like being younger.
From being younger, I would probably, I don't know. Maybe just like the way we lived, it was kind of traumatic. Now that I'm a little older, you feel me? Like I don't, not really traumatic, but you know, like you wouldn't want your like to put your kids through, like, you know, what my parents put us through, not because of shit that they did, just shit that like, it's part of life.
Yeah.
So
Do you want kids?
I want kids eventually, but right now I feel like I'm just so like, I'm cool off kids right now.
Yeah.
Like, but I love kids. I love my little cousins. I'll die for them. That's my people. I love them so much. But yeah, for sure.
Let's ask some questions about like internally. Like how since you like been stripping, how do you see yourself internally? Like how does it make you feel like when you look in the mirror? Does it change anything about you? Like how you feel about yourself?
Yeah, it does. I would say even after 3 years, like you would think like, you know, like it would make you feel like kind of different. But honestly, it made me feel more like, it like boosts your what's that called, your confidence more. So I mean, yeah, I kind of look at myself more as like, shit, when I was younger, I didn't know I was gonna be touching as much money as I am, or you know, like just certain stuff like that. So yeah, it has its pros and its cons, just like any other, you feel me, any other job or what the case is. But yeah, I think for sure.
I feel like
And it could be in a good and a bad way as well. Yeah, for sure. As like my self-worth, I feel like I'm like, I stooped it down and I be with other girls, you feel me, that aren't dancers. And then I'll be with them and then they'll like freak out that somebody sees their boobs, and I'm like, I do this, like that ain't nothing. So it just, I don't know, you gotta balance it. You just gotta balance it.
For a male that's never been to a strip club, what's strip club etiquette?
I would definitely say strip club etiquette. If you're not gonna come in and spend, just don't come in. Like, just straight up, don't come in. Because majority of the time, if if we sitting there for 10 seconds or more and you're not giving any type of money, you're probably not going to get any fun, you know. So, pick your poison.
Do you think pretty privilege exists?
Oh, for sure. For sure. I got yeah, a couple stuff that I got was for free just because I was pretty. So, yeah, for sure.
How does that affect you in the club?
I love it. Yeah, it makes you feel like go harder, like get pretty every day, because you never know who's gonna walk through the door. So that's how I feel every time I go in. I just, no matter what day it is, I might not put some makeup on every time, but I'm gonna make sure my outfit is you know, it matches. I gotta balance it.
In 2026, a lot of people say OnlyFans is easier than stripping. What is your opinion on that?
I only did OnlyFans for like a couple months. I only did it for about 3 months, and then after that happened, I just kind of like got into dancing more. I just feel like dancing is on hands, and it's like you just get it. It's just there, so it's just easier. But, and I'm not very cool with, like, just anybody seeing all my stuff. Like, you know, like, I don't know. I don't want somebody to screenshot it and then it just gets around, you know? So I'd rather just come see it in person, poo. You know? Like, so.
Let's see. In 2026, do you still believe in real love?
No. No. Yeah, no. I feel like I'm being a dancer too. It also makes you look at guys so different because you see guys that come in with wedding rings on. You see pastors. You see rapists. You deal with all types of guys throughout the whole process. So I mean, no, I don't think that is no. I don't believe in love. Maybe I will when I'm older, but right now, no.
When I say the word power, what comes to your mind?
Power. I think of God, like the power of God, and like just the, you know, like I don't know, if you get it, you get it.
No, that's
like
cool.
Yeah.
I really ain't think that. When I thought about it, I was gonna think like I was thinking on like money or like some shit like that. But no, that's
no, the power of God.
Way better one than I was thinking.
Yeah.
Would you date a man who makes less than you?
Of course. Only because I know, like, who am I to tell somebody, you know, like, you have to have more money than me, and, like, I don't know, ain't Pookie, we all come from something. Yeah. Like, nobody's perfect.
Is it more of a stepping stone, or is it your final goal?
As in what? As in, like, dancing? I would say it's, like, I mean, that's a good question, just because, like, I'm only 22, so like if I was to really think about what I want to do at the moment, I really don't know. I mean, I want to get into like photography, and I would change my mind, you know. So I wouldn't want to get into something at this moment and do all this and spend all this money to get into something, and I know in a couple months I'm gonna get tired of it and not want to do it anymore. So that's just where I'm at in life right now. I go day by day. I buy what I want, I get what I want, and that's just my life.
Let's say. If you could give younger Hannah advice, what would you tell her?
Stay a kid. Stay a kid. I wouldn't want a computer. I wouldn't want nothing. I would just want to be a kid again. Like, I would just tell myself, like, calm down. It ain't going nowhere. You know? Like clubbing, things like that. Because I was doing stuff at such a young age. It was like, now that I'm 22, it's just like, I'm not tired of it, you know, but it's like, I've already done that. I've been there, done that. Like, so just, I don't know. I wish I was experiencing how 21-year-olds are right now, how I would have done it, how I am, but nothing new. It's me.
All right, on these last couple questions, on this section, you can take a little bit more time to think about them because I want you to actually think deep. So, what are you running from?
I feel like, what am I running from? I feel like just like the hurt from like stuff that I went through when I was younger, you know? Like, I feel like I haven't really sat down and like healed myself from like my dad not being around or my mom, you know, like leaving at a certain age and just stuff like that. So that's just stuff that I need to sit down with God and, you know, give it to him. But I feel like that's just,
do you feel like that trauma is like holding you back from reaching your full potential? Do you think, like, basically what I'm saying, like, let's say you want to take this next step, do you think like that's one of the things that's like kind of making you like second guess yourself from taking that next step, or like?
No, just because I don't let my parents like what they do or what they did like grieve me or like put grief on me, you know, like I kind of just, I don't let it go, but I'm just not that type of person. Like I just can't, like I don't care for a certain amount of time. Like after a while I just don't care. Like, so that's just how it is.
Next question is, are you happy right now?
I would say I'm happy, but maybe restless. I'm happy, but I'm restless. Like, I just feel like I have everything I want, everything I have. I just feel like I don't have, like, that stability right now. And so that's just what's making me go crazy. But just wait on it.
What are you trying to prove? And it could be either to yourself or either to other people.
I'm going to answer both.
Okay.
Okay, to other people, I would say that everything that you have can come and it can go, you know?
Yeah.
Because I've had a lot of stuff and I've done a lot of stuff and people get big-headed and I have a lot of people around me that are kind of big-headed, and so I just want them to like realize like, hey, you know, like everything that you worship can get taken away. So, and then to myself, I would have to say, that I can do it by myself. Like like I know I can do this. Like I don't need a mom, I don't need a dad, you know? And that's just, I have to prove that to myself. Because if I don't, then I'm a fail.
Yeah.
So
You really don't have a choice.
I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
So then it's like, I don't want to be a bum. So it's like, just keep going. Even though might be tired, sad, depressed, keep going. But
when I ask you like, what would heal you? What comes to your mind? What would feel healing to you?
becoming closer with God. Yeah, just because like, I feel like the more closer to God you are, the more at peace you are within yourself and in your soul and things like that. So me being so far and straight away from God, it's just kind of making me like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to balance things. So that's just what I'd say.
What does 30-year-old Hannah look like?
I would say a stay-at-home mom with like 4 beautiful babies and a good husband and a farm with acres and all that good stuff. That's what I want. 4-wheelers and yes, my type of breed, yeah.
Let's see. I feel like we got good. Like now we can just kind of like freeball it. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Anything
Whatever.
you wanted to talk about, like topics or anything that I didn't touch? I want you to tell us a story of your first night, like walking into the club, like.
Okay.
Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Okay, I'll tell you. Okay. So my first day I ever worked, I was in Oklahoma. I was in Tulsa, Oklahoma, y'all. And I was 18. I was about to be 19. And I walked into the club, and the first thing that I seen was like this girl on this pole, and I was thinking in my head like, oh my God, I'm really gonna do this. Like, I'm gonna do this. And I had my bag, like my heels, I had my bag, I had everything I needed to have, you know, like I was ready. Yeah. And so they're like, okay, yeah, go to the back, go get dressed, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I look at my friend, I'm like, bitch, I'm so scared. Like, I'm so scared. And she's like, no, you got it. Like, and I'm like, okay, you're right, I got this. So then I go out there, and I guess everybody that was already in there had like known like who the new girls were, just because like they've been in there for so long. Yeah. And so I was in there. I don't know, but I felt like it just because of how much money I made. Like, I made so much money with like my first day, and I was just like, dang, okay. I guess I like it here, and it likes me. So that's just kind of how it was. It was cool.
All right,
that's it.
First dance, like what was it like? Like when you had to like.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember No, I didn't. I was 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it wasn't nothing like. Nothing too awkward.
No, I've always been a dancer though. I've always kind of been like not fast, but I've always been like, you know, I wasn't scared to twerk in front of the guys and stuff, you know, like I've always just been like that open, like just energetic ADHD type of girl, so.
Yeah, look, one of my dogs is a stripper.
Okay.
And she busted my head when she told me like how freaked out the women be in there.
Yes. Oh, I can tell y'all some stories, y'all. Okay, so. I'm not going to put any names out there because you just never know who's going to see this. Yeah. But there was this girl, and we were in the lap dance area, and the way that it's set up is, it's like a little triangle, but there's not like a right side or left side, whatever the case is. Yeah. But I was sitting across from her, and next thing you know, my manager walks up behind the bar, and he's like, get up. Because I guess he had looked at the cameras before he, you know, like, came over there and did what he did. So he was like, get up. And she gets up, and all I see is this dick slide out of her. And I was like, oh my God, that was my first time ever seeing a dick in the club. Yeah. That was my first
Wait,
experience.
Like a
An
high
actual,
school,
no,
right?
a dick. Like,
Oh,
she was giving him a dance. We were in the lap dance area. And she was like, I don't know the way. No, she was like riding him. Like, she wasn't like, you know.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my
in.
gosh, yes. And she slipped it in. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was crazy.
No, I definitely heard my other friend. She was telling me shit about that. How girls be saying like, oh, I wiped it down. Like, why you tripping? Like,
yes.
It's like, nah, gang.
Yeah. And sometimes like some clubs will have like showers in them, and I'm just like, that's such an ick. Like, ew, that's so nasty.
Nah, that's crazy. Bro, you ever had a girl that was just like overly touchy with you when you was like, they get back or like, nah?
Yes, and that's, yeah, and I still to this day do. I have like people that like when I go to work, like guys will be like overly touchy.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, if you're not gonna pay me, don't touch me at all.
Facts.
So even just me letting you touch me, you need to pay me in general. So you thinking that you're gonna do more, it's not gonna happen.
Have you had any
like,
girls that was just like overly?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I had to I almost slapped this one girl. She was walking up to the stage, and I was on stage and I was dancing, and I seen a customer give her some money to give me to come up to the stage and give her.
Yeah.
I mean, to give me. And next thing you know, she just wasn't throwing the money. She started throwing it, but then like she threw it and she started like picking it back up a little bit. And I'm like, yeah, she was bullshitting with this. So I'm like, oh hell no. And the next thing you know, I pick it up and I'm like, you got me fucked up. And so she was like, no, give it. And like by that time, the door guy was like walking over there because he had already seen that we was kind of arguing or whatever.
Yeah.
And then by that time, I put my hand back and I was like finna punch her, and everybody was like, no, Hazel, no, Hazel. And I was like, okay, you got it. Y'all got it. Thank y'all, cause yeah, for sure.
Any girls right now that's thinking about stripping, what's 3 things you would tell them?
No. That's just what I would say. Just because like I feel like no girl deserves to get touched on for money. I feel like no girl should have to step down their boundaries for certain stuff to be done. But shit happens. But from a dancer to somebody that's interested in dancing, I would definitely say do not do it. It's more than just the money. It comes with a lot of stuff, not just money.
Safety wise, like do you feel like you got like super like creeps and shit like that? Like,
oh yeah, I've definitely had creeps. I've had people pull up to like after parties me and my friends have gone to, and like they've seen us, or like I've had guys like come to my apartment, knock on my door. Like I've had it's crazy. Yeah, I have one. I have one in Oklahoma. I have one.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah. It can get scary at times. That's why you just have to like be on your 10 though. Like don't leave after like right after customers leave, or like like wait till everybody leaves the parking lot to leave, or just be smart, be smooth. So
look, I got a counter argument for you. I'm just doing that shit just to poke at you.
Okay.
So you said for other girls don't do it. So would you like jobs right now, $15 an hour, shit like that, like shit, bro.
Yeah.
That should be hard. Like imagine like living your lifestyle now off like $15 an hour. Do you think you could do it?
No, and what's crazy is I just got out of a relationship like 3 months ago, and I worked at Amazon for this guy because I care about our relationship.
Yeah.
And I was willing to quit my job because I liked him, and comes to find out, they paid $19 an hour. And they had me slaving, and I was not going for that. And I ended up quitting in 2 weeks. So, no. And that was 2 months ago. So, well, no, that was like 5 months ago, because we broke up 2 months ago. So, yeah, no, I would not recommend it. But, if you get into the industry, you do. But if you're willing to not, like, put yourself in that position, then don't do it. But if you have a better way out, then take that route. Yeah.
It ain't just got to be working 9 to 5 or stripping.
Yeah, it could be doing nails. It could be doing hair. It could be, but don't come to that, type of, I don't know.
Try something else.
Try something else. Yeah.
Would you date another woman who stripped, but she made more than you?
Oh yeah, I have friends that make more than me. Like I've never been like that type of. No.
You're not a hater?
No, I hope all my friends win. Like, I love my friends down. Like,
Yeah.
I love my friends. So, no, I can't.
Are you the type of person, like, let's say you got somebody spending good money. Are you going to invite your friend to come dance with you? Or are you going to...
Yeah, it just depends because you can come across certain situations where a guy does want only one girl, and that's fine. That's where I will step in and say, hey, this is like a one-girl player. This is like specifically just my play.
Yeah.
But if, I have a friend, or if I have a guy and he likes two girls, then of course I would, invite my friend. I don't mind splitting money at all. It's more safer, and it's more funner, so why not?
All right, you in the strip club with your man. What you doing?
Oh, I've been there, done that. Like, I love when my mans comes to the club. Like, let's turn up, let's go see some booty, daddy. Like, that's how I feel. So I don't be tripping. I'm cool, and I'm a dancer, so I just know it's for the moment.
I got a crazy scenario.
I'm cool.
Let's say you beefing, not beefing, but let's just say you don't get along with another dancer.
Okay.
Your nigga walk in.
Okay.
She instantly beeline to your nigga, go try to go dance on your nigga. How you moving?
Oh no, no. And what's crazy is, I've had girls like, cause don't get me wrong, I've been with guys that have come through the club. Okay. But one thing I can say is that they only want them because I've had them. So it's like, it's not really, I don't know, but no, I would not let none of that go. I'm just gonna say no.
Situation like that. So I guess they got into it about like some bread, something about essentially like. I guess she was dancing there first, other girl came. They got into it about some bread and shit the day before, but then her nigga came to the club, and everybody in the club knew that's her nigga. Yeah. And I guess the girl tried to start dancing to her nigga like as soon as he walked in.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, they almost fought in that.
No.
I'm like, damn.
No.
She almost got fired.
Absolutely not.
But the club said her nigga can't come back there no more.
Yeah, that's happened to me. I got into a fight this one time with this girl, and okay, so we fought, but her folks pulled up and was like threatening me and stuff. And I was like, okay, like my folks finna pull up too, because I had folks at the time. I don't anymore. So I don't anymore. Like, okay, square, okay. So, yeah, and they pulled up and they started threatening me or whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, I'm finna call my folks too. So like 10 minutes later, my folks pulled up and it was just a crazy thing that happened. But point is, the manager fired her and not me because her folks pulled up talking crazy. So. Gang. Yeah.
Okay. What sports did you play?
I did every sport that you could think of, literally, besides hockey and softball, and tennis. But I ran track.
You played basketball?
I played basketball. I was a hooper. No, I was, for real. I was starter. I was the one that jumped up and did the little ball thing, everything. So.
Bro, not they had you playing center, bro.
Yeah, they had me playing center. No, I wasn't small. In high school, I wasn't small. I was considered really tall because all the girls were small. Okay. Yeah, but if I would have went to like Duncanville or something like that, then maybe like I would have been on like JV or something, But I was at Irving High School, so it wasn't no competition. Yeah. Basically.
What was your favorite sport?
Volleyball. I got some scholarships.
That's hard.
Yeah, I got a scholarship at Texas Wesleyan, and then some other one that was in Alabama, but I forgot what it was called. But yeah, I did.
If you had a kid, you have an athletic kid, you're gonna be a soccer mom.
Oh,
and shit like that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I was. I'm always on that sideline, like go, like you gotta get it, go do it. Do your big one.
That should be cool when a kid have competitive parents, cause like they don't be going for all that little crybaby, all that shit. Like,
that's one thing about my son or my daughter. Like I know that like when I have a husband or like a baby daddy or whatever you want to call it, that I just like guys that are so like aggressive and just like so like like on top of shit. So I just know like when you have my son, like when I have my son or my daughter, like. Can't nobody say nothing to my baby. Like, no.
Yeah. Nah, that shit gonna be smooth.
Yeah.
What else? What was your second favorite sport?
Basketball. I love track too, but honestly, I feel like track was more of like mentality. Like I used to run all the time. Yeah. Literally all the time. I'd be like mad. I would go run. I'd be sad. I'd go run. Yeah, it was so much fun with that little baton. Used to reach. Yeah, that shit was fun.
Just
for sure.
Out of school the whole day, like you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. For sure.
What type of grades you got in school, bro?
I always had good grades because I was an athlete, so I always would make sure. I was on top of shit. Like.
What was your favorite subject?
Science. I'm a science girly.
I hate
Like, I love science. I love the learning about the planets and outer space and just stuff like that.
Bro, science, I guess it was some shit like you can't cheat on that shit. Like, it's either you know this shit or you don't know it.
That's how social studies is.
Yeah, I ain't
so hard. Like, no, President 19 who? Like,
Dates
what?
and all that other
Yeah,
shit, like,
no.
I'm not guessing.
The Great Depression and what? No.
What do you think about BBLs? I just seen that shit on my Facebook. That's why.
I like BBLs if they're done the right way.
Yeah.
You know, like if it looks good, then I don't mind. Like even like Cardi B, like hers is like big, but it's like she matches her BBL. You know, like her vibe, her ghetto-ness, it just matches.
Yeah.
But like certain girls, no. Like Bad Baby got one, and it's just like, it's disgusting.
Would you ever get plastic surgery?
No, I feel like I'm good. I'm good.
I feel you.
I don't want to do anything. I don't even want my titties, my butt, nothing. I'm good.
What else? Do you feel like having that, helps you while dancing or no? Like, do you see girls with like fake stuff, do they make more money or not?
It just depends on where you work. Just because like if you can go into a cabaret and make hella money because everybody has a fat ass.
People that don't know, explains like that a black club or.
Yeah, cabaret is basically more of like a booty shaking, money getting thrown, like, you know, trappers, scammers, robbers, you know, type of guys in there. And then like a gentleman's club is more like you sit down, it's classy, you know, bigger bills, longer time, bigger tricks. Yeah, bigger money.
Okay.
That's my type. Yeah. That's what I like.
I was gonna say, so like, what race are you? Mixed, right?
I'm mixed with black and white.
So I've heard, I lived in Vegas before, and I used to do like OnlyFans management and stuff out there. So therefore, like, I didn't heard like their side of it, and I heard out of there, like black girls don't make good money in Vegas. Like they not coming to Vegas to find a black girl.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never
market like out here.
I really don't know.
Oklahoma, I'm sorry.
Oh, Oklahoma. It's a lot of white girls. And there's really like, even at my club that I work at in Tulsa, like it's all white girls, and it's like when you're like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just when you're black in a smaller like white or a Hispanic environment, you just don't get as much love as like you would get, like, you know, like no shade, but that's just how it goes. Like, I don't know. But don't get me wrong, white guys love them some black women, so they love them some. And they love them some ghetto ones too. Let it be ghetto. That's better.
So with you being mixed, are you able to like kind of like float kind of like in between, like, or like?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know what's crazy is that like even when I go to gentlemen's clubs, I feel too ghetto for the gentlemen's clubs, and then when I go to the cabarets, I feel too white for the cabarets. So it's just like, I don't know. You have to like find what club is like you're comfortable at, I guess, because not every club is the same. But yeah. Music
wise, like, is that a big difference too? Like,
yes, it really is, because having such a petite body that I have, it's not very easy for me to just, you know, like when I'm shaking it, it takes a lot of energy, okay? Like this thing is not like, it's not humongous to where I can just shake it. No, I have to put some work in. Yeah. So at a cabaret, like you just throw booty the whole time, and it's like, okay, like where's the money? But it's like they do all ones, and it's like I feel like I'm dancing more for less money when I could be sitting down, sitting pretty for more money in a gentleman's club. So that's just how I feel about it. But like, some guys don't even want to like dance. Some guys just genuinely want you to just like come in and just spend some time with them and just like make them feel like they're worth something. You know, like sometimes you don't have to, you know, go the deeper way or like do the most sometimes. Just be yourself. And if a guy wants it, he'll let you know. And if he doesn't, then he'll let you know as well. So that's just how it is. Yeah.
What else? What type of music do you listen to?
I listen to literally everything except like jazz or like, you know, like instrumental shit. But I like rock music. I like R&B. I like country. Yeah. I like Christian music, gospel, Trap music for sure. That's like my go-to. Like,
when we gonna get you on a beat? That's the question.
I need to, y'all. I need to, for real. Every time I rap, y'all, I just feel like it just flows more and more and more and more.
Yeah, you figuring it out.
Yeah, I'm figuring it out, and I know with beats, I feel like, okay, bet, like this is a good beat for me. So I'm gonna vibe with this one. I'm gonna make up something, and I'm gonna say it, and then it's gonna flow, and I'm just blow. You know?
So. I'm gonna be there to shoot your first video.
All right, bet. Bet. Shout out to y'all.
Man. What else? What's the best place you visited?
I would say Phoenix, Arizona. I had folks at the time, and we all went to Phoenix, and it was me and my best friend and my folks, and we all went out there, and then shit, it was cool. Yeah. It was cool. It was good vibes. Just the whole everything, the sunset, everything is just so pretty, like for sure. Then the ride there, we went through Mexico. We went through a whole bunch of states. It was cool. It was lit. I enjoyed it.
What's the longest road trip you took?
Shit, that one. I drove from Tulsa, Oklahoma to Panama City in Florida. Mm-hmm. And that was like 17 hours, I think. And then I drove 24 hours from Tulsa, Oklahoma to Phoenix, Arizona.
Are you the type of girl that just get up and go, or you gotta have a group with you?
No, I'll get up and go. Yeah, I'm anywhere I go, I feel like I'm by myself. Right. I fly anywhere, so it's just.
Nah, that's hard.
I don't mind.
Just having that mindset of just like, fuck it, I'm finna go.
Yeah, you got to. I mean, that's how I feel right now. It's like people be like, "Where you staying?" It's like I'm going back and forth right now. Like I'm just getting my money. Like I'm not really. I don't know how to explain it. Like I'm just whatever money's down there and I need to go pick it up. I'll go fly real quick, come back down here, pick up that money, come back down there, and then
Nah, that shit's smooth. What else can we talk about? Content wise, like shit, how do you wanna build your brand kind of like this year? Like you wanna be in more like where do you
No, you know what's crazy is I was just thinking that. Like I actually feel like I need to like get into something just cause I'm like networking more, you know? Yeah. And then like kinda like when you network it like makes you wanna push harder. Like, you know, like let me see who else are, you know, like just certain stuff like that. So I don't know, I would just say that like I don't know, I wanna get into like modeling more and shit, just making a name of myself, you know, like just making something of myself.
Nah, I'm definitely with that shit. I think you definitely could do some shit like that, like they do something. Like you feel what I'm saying? No matter if it's a podcast,
something,
interviewing somebody,
for real.
Man. But nah, we're gonna definitely figure that shit out like with time over the year. We just gonna try shit. Like you feel what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. I'm down, I'm ready. Well, I'm with it all. I'm ready.
That's gonna be smooth. What you gotta say, bro? Tell me about meeting Von and CJ. Oh, bro.
All right, boom. So I met CJ actually in alternative school. We went to like alternative. We was in alternative school together, and shit, we was seniors and shit. We just clicked. That was my dog from day one. That was just my dog. Yeah. And me and this man right here, bro, he's so crazy, y'all. He's so crazy. And then Marcus, I met Marcus. I was dancing in Euless and Pandora's in Euless. And CJ was like, hey, I'm gonna come see you. I'm like, shit, pull up, come spend some money. He's like, all right, bet. So he pulls up, and then he's with Marcus, and they walk in, and I'm like, what's up? He's like, what's up? But I wasn't really talking to him much because I'm not like, you know, like I didn't know him, so I was like, I'm cool, you know. But after time, you know, now we're like this. So that's just how it happened. He and I was the first dancer he ever threw money on. So I was like, I feel honored, and it's my nigga, so I ain't tripping.
Yeah. That's tough. That's cold, bro. Well, I'm happy they brought you around, my nigga. It was cool meeting you, my nigga.
For sure.
People, good vibes,
appreciate
like that. Let's see. Let's go back and do an intro now.
Okay.